we'll just use a ball to then, if you come to the middle of the mat, to the center of the mat, with the knees and feet facing forward, and then just finding your nice and stable stance here. And then we send your arms up on the next in breath. The next out breath, bend to soften your knees, and then we start to slowly roll down, and again vertebrae at a time. And then just starting to slowly offload from here. So just maybe swaying a little bit, maybe hugging your elbows, just whichever works for you. And then starting to slowly come back up into neutral, sending your left arm up, and then coming into side bend over to the right. And then we swap over to the other side. And then slowly releasing your arm down. Good. And from here, bend your knees, bringing the back of your hands together, round your spine. On the next inhale, nice open chest. And we do it a few more times, so you can just add a little bit of flow to it. And a couple more exhale. And inhale. And one more. Good. And then slowly releasing your arms down. Bringing the palms of the hands to face the ceiling, and then we send your arms up and slightly out. And then slowly release. We can add a little bit of a squat to it, so we inhale them up. And then on the next exhale, we can maybe add a little bit of a squat, and then we inhale, sending them back up. And again, exhale. And inhale. And a few more exhale. And inhale. And a couple more. I did say a couple more, yeah. So then just a couple more. And on the last one, we're going to stay here, tucking the tailbone under, arms, palms of the hands facing up, shoulders down. Then we'll send your arms out and up and down. And inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Good. And one more inhale. And exhale, and then slowly straighten up the legs. Good. And then slowly a couple of shoulder rolls from here, and then we bring your arms out in front of you, roll the shoulders back and down, and then you can bring the legs together so that we can bend your knees, tuck your tailbone under, and then we take a twist over to the right. So just nice and gentle twist. If you bend your knees, and then just bring both hands onto the right side of the body, and then extending your arms out, hands onto the left side of the body. Good. And continue. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Two more. Inhale and exhale. Good. And one more. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, sending them up, not up, out in front of you. Bringing your arms out, hands are landing onto the base of the spine, or maybe we can interlace your hands again. Please don't if you're not warmed up yet. And then straighten up the legs, and then starting to slowly come down, halfway down or all the way down, and you can move your feet slightly apart now. And then starting to slowly roll back up, again vertebrae at a time. Giving it a little bit of a shake, and then rolling onto the ball of the right foot. And then just giving it a little bit of a roll out. So just rolling out your ankle here. Oops, that's my knee. And hip clicking, and then the other way around. And then we do the same on the other side. Click, click, click. And then the other way around. Good. And then just giving them a little bit of a shake with the knees and feet facing forward. You can roll onto the ball of the right foot, or you can pick up your right foot off of the mat, dropping your right hip, tucking the tailbone under. Good. And then placing your right hand onto the inside of the leg. You can keep both feet on the mat and then just do external rotation from here, or you can pick it up and then just slowly move it out to the side, pelvis level. And then we move it across, or you can go from here. So you can go out and back in, or you can float and then float it across. Good. And a couple more out and across. Beautiful, and one more out and across. We hold it here, we flex your foot, maybe cross, and then you can bend from here, yeah? Or maybe we can set your ankle just above the knee, you don't have to, and then you can add a little bit of a bend, so coming into your out hip stretch, flexing your foot, tucking your tailbone under, arms can go out in front of you, and then you can hold it here, or maybe you can fold your arms out. Again, maybe you can just rest your hands on top of the leg, gently pressing down onto that right knee. And then slowly coming back into standing, and then slowly setting that foot back onto the mat. Give it a little bit of a shake, and then we do the same on the other side. Remember, you can use that option, out and in, and then you can just cross and bend, yeah. Or you can float your left foot off the mat, just grounding through the right foot, and then just moving your knee out, and then across, and then out, and across, and a couple more out. You can add your right arm here again if you're not using it, and across, and one more out. And then as you move it across, you can pause and you can set your ankle just above the knee, or you can cross and then you can just go from here, and then we bend, maybe just a little bit of a bend, maybe there's actually no bend and you're just there, or maybe we can bend. And then again, you can float the arms out, you can set your hands on top of the leg here, maybe just gently work on that left knee down towards the mat, maybe not. Oh, this is annoying because I couldn't find my music, so I had to play YouTube music, and YouTube music has adverts. And then slowly coming back out, and then stepping both feet back onto the mat, just giving them a shake. So no music for me. Giving them a little bit of a shake, and then we're gonna go a little bit wider, so knees and feet facing forward, tucking your tailbone under, and then we bring your knees and feet to face out towards the front corners of the mat, and then we're gonna come into a wide squat or a goddess squat, just whichever name you would like to give it. Tucking your tailbone under, pushing your knees slightly wider, drawing your shoulders back and down, sending your arms out, bending your elbows, and we hold. So you can hold it there if you feel it becomes a little bit too much and it's a little bit too much on the spine and the legs. You can always straighten up the legs. Good. And then squeeze a little bit more into the shoulder blades. Imagine there's like a pencil there squeezed between the shoulder blades. Then imagine there's a beach ball in here, so we're going to go up and slightly over, center, over, center, right, center, left, center, right, and left. Beautiful. Two more. Right and the left, and then slowly straighten up the legs, sending your arms up, sending your arms down, couple of shoulder rolls. So we're going to come back into the same wide squat again. So tuck your tailbone under, squeeze your glutes, coming back into the squat, and then just see if you can go a little bit deeper. Maybe yes, maybe no. Tuck your tailbone under, knees out, shoulders drawn back. Good. And then we'll send your arms out, squeeze into the shoulder blades. We're going to take side bends with the straight arms. So crossing your right arm over, across, left arm over. Inhale, out. Same over to the left. Inhale, wide out. Right side. Squeeze. Left side. Squeeze. Two more. And out. One more. Out. Releasing your arms down, straighten up the legs, give them a bit of a shake, bringing your right foot to face out to the side, left foot stays slightly in, so we bend into the right knee, push that right knee slightly out, hands on the ribs, and then remove your ribs to face the front of the mat. And then we're going to add a ball onto it, okay? So we're just going to add a ball. If you do have a ball, use a ball. If you don't have a ball, you can use a yoga block or just nothing. Nothing is good. And then bend out, chest, hips. Squeeze your glutes, evenly distributing the weight between the sides. Bringing your arms out in front of you, bend into that knee, and then we're going to pass the ball around. So we're going to pass it on 8, keeping that knee bent, and 7, 6. If you don't have a ball, just squeeze into the shoulder blades and release, and 4, and 3. Try and give that ball a little bit of a squeeze, and 2, and 1. Awesome. And then straighten up the legs, chest forward. You can have that knee slightly bent if you need to. Trying to rotate your chest forward, and with the chest your pelvis should rotate a little bit, yeah? So you are aiming at facing the front of the mat with the chest, okay? So you're not there, mostly there. You can bring your left arm up, send it slightly more towards the back of the mat, rotating that chest, and then from here releasing the back of your right hand onto the inside of that right knee. So just a nice chest rotation here. You do not need to go too far down, so hold it here. We're gonna pass the ball, so we open and fold. Lift straight arm up, no ball. Pick up the ball, lift the arm. Ball, squeeze it in your right hand, left arm floats up, left arm down, pick up the ball, float, down, left. Good, 4 more. 4, open, squeeze, lift, 2 more. Pick up the ball or no ball, open, and lift, and then pick up the ball, lifting the arm, come back into your warrior stance, so keeping your right knee bent, left leg straight from here. Again, moving your chest forward, rolling your shoulders back and down. So just finding that nice strong lifted rib cage, strong zipped abdominals, like really staying really nice and strong through the core. Okay, and from here with the ball in your right hand, sending your arms out, dropping the shoulders back and down. We're gonna reach out and out and out to the right. Try not to collapse forward, and maybe you're just gonna stay here. Maybe we're going to pass the ball from around the leg, catch, and extend. Passing the ball back over into the right hand, squeeze into the shoulder blades, reaching out to the right, behind, under, warrior. Ball comes back into the right hand. Reach, down, and open, squeeze, passing the ball back over to the right. This is our last one, so we reach out, under, and straighten up the legs. Both knees facing forward. Keep hold of the ball. We're going to use it for the left side. At the moment, just give them a little bit of a shake. And then maybe just a quick roll down. So maybe just keep your knees nice and soft. And then just let your spine and arms and head go heavy. Maybe just sway in here or stay in here for a little bit. And then starting to slowly and fold. Coming up vertebra, vertebra, vertebra at a time, and then we do the same on the other side. So bending into your right knee, right leg straight, left knee bend, straighten up, lift your ribs, draw your shoulders back and down, squeeze your glutes. So try to keep your right leg as straight as you can. If it can't stay straight, try to keep your left knee slightly bent at least, if it's not fully bent. Drawing your shoulders back and drawing your shoulders down. Good, and from here, just finding that nice and strong stance, and then we start to slowly pass the ball round. Going around and front on 7. So round in the spine and then open chest. 6. And a 5. Feel free to deepen into warrior stance. Feel free not to. 4. Good. And 3. Open chest. And 2. And 1. Beautiful. And from here, with the ball in your right hand, straighten up, straighten up, straighten up your left leg. Hands onto chest, moving your chest to face forward, maybe slight bend in the knee. So making sure that you're not collapsing forward, and then your right arm is going to go up. Back of your left hand is going to push over the left leg. Yeah. So, and from there, but pass, squeeze the ball in your left hand, lift your arm. Come back for the ball, squeeze the ball, lift your arm. And continuing, squeeze and lift. Pick it up and lift. We'll go for more. 4, open chest. 3. Good, and 2. And 1. Beautiful, and then slowly coming back into neutral, having the same bend in your left knee. Drawing your shoulders back and down, so knee out, chest facing forward. Then we're going to bring the arms back into the warrior stance, and then we're going to reach and reach and reach out to the right, to the left, sorry. We're going to go from outside the leg, catch the ball, back into neutral, pass the ball over to your left side. Got 3 more. Squeeze the ball, reach, down, hold, reach, oops, behind and under, and passing the ball back onto the left side, and then reach, under, pass. Straighten up, both legs straight, both knees and feet facing forward, and from here we can heel toe or just step your feet back into the center, and then a couple of shoulder rolls from here, and then you can lose the ball for now, sending your arms up. On the next exhale, coming back into your roll down. So nice and slow roll down, vertebra, vertebra, vertebra at a time. Again, you can just let your arms sway from side to side. You can hug your elbows. And then starting to slowly, slowly, slowly come back towards nice and neutral stance. So just a couple of shoulder rolls, and then we'll bring ourselves towards the front of the mat, whichever front you feel as the front of the mat. We send your arms up as we inhale. Good. On the next exhale, we bow. Place your hands onto the shins. Nice L shape here, so looking towards the front of the mat, drawing your shoulders back, heels digging into the mat, tailbone under. Exhale, we'll move your hands towards the back of the legs, just letting your head drop. Inhale, halfway lift. Beautiful. Exhale, we'll place your hands back onto the mat, and then you can take a plank or you can come down onto all fours. Okay, all fours is a good option, so if that's something you would like to do, come onto all fours. We'll hold it here on 4, 3, 2, 1. Bringing your knees down onto the mat. We'll slide your left foot towards the back of the mat. Tuck your tailbone under, bringing your back into neutral. So zip and tuck and squeeze. We'll send your right arm up and open and into nice and open chest here. On the next exhale, we'll bring your right arm underneath your left armpit. Try not to lose that pelvic area, pelvic alignment, so there's no twist and coming from the pedal. So do 3 more times. Nice open chest. Inhale. Exhale under. And twice more. Inhale. Exhale. Exhale. And then slowly swap in sides. Do the same on the other side. So swap in sides. Tuck your tailbone under. One arm up, one leg there, and then we're going under and through. And inhale. Exhale under. Inhale, lift. 2 more. Under. Nice straight leg. Inhale, lift. 1 more under. And lift. Both hands coming back onto the mat. Tuck your toes under. And then we rock back and forward on 4. And 3. 2. Good, and 1. From here, you're more than welcome to do a couple of cat-cows. So just round your spine, nice stretch here, and then nice curve of the spine. Or those who would like to come into the down dog, you're more than welcome to. You don't have to. So if you're in a down dog, we spread the fingers, biceps forward, knees come off the mat, the left, slight bend in the knees, lengthen, dropping the shoulders back and down. And then maybe just, if you are in a down dog, just add in a little bit of a walk on the spot. So bending through one knee, pushing through the opposite knee. Maybe just having it as a static dog, just keep your knees bent and then just aim more for the length coming from the spine. If you're on all fours, just maybe do some other stretches that you can do on the mat, on all fours. Taking one more in breath, loosen my headphones. On the next out breath, knees come down onto the mat if they're not there yet, and then we take a child pose or any other stretch of the choice. If you are in a child pose, walk your hands over towards the right side of the mat. Pause. Come back to the center, walk them over to the left side of the mat. Pause. Come back through to the center, and then coming back onto all fours. And then we're going to work with the ball a little bit. So you can pop the ball just behind your right knee, and if the ball is not going to stay there, just it's okay. Okay, so just don't use the ball. Flex your foot, squeeze the ball, tuck your tailbone under. So we're coming into the movement from nice neutral spine. We're going to lift your leg, squeeze into that glute. And from here, we're going to add a little bit of an arch to the spine. On the next exhale, we're going to bring your knee towards your chest. We're going to round your spine. So it's like a cat-cow with the leg. So we inhale, arch the spine, exhale, round the spine. Good. And continuing. Squeeze your glute. Exhale, round the spine, knee comes into chest. 4 more. 4. And exhale. Good. And 3. And exhale. 2. And exhale. 1 more. And an exhale. Awesome. And then we're going to swap sides. So the ball is going to go behind your left knee. If you are using the ball, if you're not using the ball, again, optional. Hands on the mat, tuck your tailbone under, send your leg up, and then we start. Arch your spine, round your spine. Squeeze the ball. Inhale as you arch. Shoulders down, looking towards the front of the mat. Exhale, round. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. 4 more. 4. And exhale. Good. And 3. And exhale. 2. And exhale. The last one, inhale. And an exhale. Slowly releasing that knee back onto the mat. You can give your, you can always do it on your forearms if it's too much on the wrists, and then you can roll them out from here just a little bit. Maybe just give them a shake, maybe just give them a stretch if it gets just a little bit too much. And then from here we are gonna come onto the forearms, and the ball is gonna come in between the legs, just above the knees. So we're going to take it down into your forearms, keeping your forearms parallel to each other. Tuck your tailbone under, squeeze the ball. You can tuck your toes under. So the option is to just shift your weight forward and back. So that's all you're doing, forward and back. So your spine is not really moving. So you're not going arch and round. So draw your belly button in and really utilize your core here. Yep. Option 2, you can lift your knees off of the mat, lengthen, and then we can shift your weight into plank. And then again you can come into dolphin, back into plank. You do not need to do option 2. You can do option 1 where you just stay on your knees. Yeah. And exhale. 4 more. 4. And exhale. 3, or you can maybe just hold the plank instead if you don't want to move. 2 more. Inhale and exhale. 1 more. Getting harder. Knees come down onto the mat. We'll pick out the ball, and then again we take a stretch. Maybe just walk your hands over to one side. You can walk them over to the other side. You can roll them out. You can shake them off. And then slowly making your way onto your spine. So just whichever way you would like to ride there. So nice and slow roll down here. Have the ball in between your hands, or if you're not using the ball, just arms just up above the chest. Bringing your legs into tabletop, zip, tack. So just creates a nice and strong core, strong connection here between your core and the spine, and then legs. Good. And then we're going to tap your legs down on 8, 7, tap your feet down even, and 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Both feet coming down onto the mat. You can lose the ball for now. And then we can bring your arms up above the chest. And then if you do have eagle arms, we do them. If not, you just cross the arms and bend them. Yeah, or maybe even hug. That would be option. Option is a hug. Option is to stay here. Option is we can bind. So just remember which one you're going under and which one is staying up above. So elbows are above the shoulders. Shoulders drop down, squeeze, good. And from here, just drawing your shoulder blades away from each other. And then we're gonna come into curls from here. So whether you're there, whether you're here, whether you're there. We exhale into curl. We inhale, slowly come down. And continue and exhale. And inhale. If you wish to add your legs, you can bring your right knee into chest. As we curl, it's not a twist, it's you're still pretty much facing forward. And inhale. Left, exhale. Inhale. And continue and exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. 4 more. 4. And 3. Good. And 2. And 1. Stay in here with your eagle arms and doing the arms, and then we're going to cross them over the other way. So whichever one was on top is going to come to the bottom, and then you can come back into the same hug, or you can just keep them slightly out. Okay, so you don't have to do the, you don't need to do the bind. So sliding your shoulder blades away from each other, drawing the shoulders back and down, we come back into the same movement. So we exhale into curl. Here we're going to pause it here, and we're going to elevate your left foot on 4, 3, 2, 1. Both feet come down onto the mat, release. Left knee up, come into curl, knee to chest. Right foot comes off the mat on 4, 3, 2, 1. Both feet down, release. Curl with the right knee into chest, pause. Left foot on 4, 3, 2, 1. Both feet down, and we finish off with the left knee to chest, curl. Right foot goes on off the floor on 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly knees into chest, just gently rocking from side to side, and in your own time, rolling onto your side, propping yourselves off the mat, and then in your own time coming back into standing. And then once you've come all the way up into standing, once we've pulled our leggings up, giving them a shake, sending your arms up on the next in breath. On the next out breath, we start to slowly roll down, hugging your elbows, maybe just gently rocking from side to side. Just noticing how your body is feeling, and then we take your arms back up. We let them come down, halfway down, into nice and open chest, into hug, into a pat, and thank you.